Hello, my name is Motilola Ekusibe and this is Soft Skills Inspirations. If you are an office worker and you want to succeed in your workplace, this is the channel today. And in this channel, learning never ends. And so what do I have today? I have today how to improve productivity. How to improve productivity, especially in the workplace. The first thing to do is to not shake procrastination in the hand. And everybody knows what procrastination is. Procrastination is when you put forward what you're supposed to do now. That is procrastination. And you should not procrastinate if you want to be productive at your workplace. So the first thing to do aside procrastination is for you to set goals. And when I say set goals, I mean SMART goals. SMART being specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. That is SMART goal. So it's important that you set your goal. In fact, the night before you resume or you want to achieve that particular thing at work. So set SMART goals. And the next one, which is number 2, is prioritize your tasks. Prioritize your tasks. Introduce methods like the Eisenhower method. Eisenhower matrix, which means to distinguish between urgent and important tasks. There's difference between a task being urgent and being important. Urgent time means something that you need to deliver at a specific time. Important task is important to the goals and objectives of the organization, but it is not time bound. So you must differentiate between the task at hand in order to be more productive at work. And then the next one is for you to manage your time. That is time management. Time management, is a technique like Pomodoro technique, which is like when you work, you focus on the task at hand, and then after some time, you give yourself time, to just wind and to move around the office place. So it's important that you manage your time very well. Then the next one is minimize distractions. Minimize distractions. When you are working, when you have a task at hand, it's important that you place a bar on your website. Use a website blocker where even if your internet is on, you will not get distracted by notifications from your phones or from your computer. So you use a website blocker. And if in any case that you don't have a website blocker, don't lose hope. It's important that you are not distracted, and that's why I said procrastination is very important that you don't procrastinate, and that is why it's the number one thing that I mentioned. So you avoid distraction. Then the next one is for you to develop daily routines. Daily routines help you to promote to be consistent, in the task at hand. So you develop the routine. This is at this time and this time, this is what I do in order to benefit and for the goal of your workplace, of your organization to be achieved. And the next one is for you to practice self-care. All right, set goals, manage your time properly. All these things are very important, but self-care is also very important, because if you are not in that office, give it 2 weeks, your employer will replace you. And so that is why it's important for you to not forget to take care of yourself. Take regular breaks, exercise, eat good food, and of course strategies are working and what needs improvement. It's important to reflect and then of course adjust. So if you reflect on the things that you've done before, and then you realize that there are things that you need to do, there are mistakes that you made, and you need to work on those mistakes, it's important that you do all that for you to be productive and for the goals and objectives of your organization to be met. Don't forget that even as you are working for somebody and you are being productive, you are doing it for yourself. Remember, you are your first employer. And so when you are productive in your office, then it boils down to the fact that you are going to be productive in life. So which one of these do you do, or which one do you think you start doing to implement? I would like to connect with you in the comment section. All right, I will see you in my next video. And in my next video, what are we looking at? Do you run late to work, or have you been queried several times and you are even on probation because you go to school or you go to work late? That is going to be what I will discuss in my next video. The channel again is Soft Skills Inspiration. So if you are yet to subscribe, please do so and connect with me in my comment section, because I will reply and be glad you did. See you in my next video. Bye.